Hello, I'm Miner and welcome to episode 13 of the Honeyblock SMP. The lag has improved. That is the first thing I have to say. The lag has improved a lot, or at least it has done for me. I don't know what it'll show on the recording, but for me this is perfect. There's absolutely no lag because I've started using a different screen recorder. It's still OBS, but it's the one that's not meant for streaming because for some reason I was using that one. So maybe that is a factor. I've still got quite a few things open actually, so I'm surprised it's going this smoothly. We have a lot of flop to make up for because last episode was horrific. Let's face it, it was terrible. Like the hotbar was off the screen apparently, so that was a technological issue. And just the whole episode, it was terrible. In the words of Mumbo Jumbo, it was pants. Okay, it was absolutely awful. So we're going to be making up for that today. And the first thing we need to do is get some basic gear down, which is why I'm in the mine. And I've been doing a little bit of strip mining, and we have ourselves here 17 diamonds, which is great. But I'm going to keep going because I do want a few more. But once I've got that, we're going to equip it, and then we're going to go straight on to the first thing that I would like to do, which is start building up that first tower, because I just have a bit of detailing to do on the outside. I say detailing, it's still pretty just repetitive blockiness, but it might add something. And then do the creeper farm on the inside, because that is our path to netherite, that gunpowder and then that TNT. So hopefully this episode will be maxed out again, or even though it will take a super long time, but really all it involves once we have the diamond is a few hours at the Enderman grinder. So let's get into it. Don't ask me because I have no idea why I've decided that mining one block will be quicker than two. This is the most ridiculous way to strip mine. I just really want those diamonds, and the chances of me missing them because I'm mining one instead of, oh gosh, here we go, one instead of two is pretty slim. And we've found something. I may not have found any diamonds, but I found many axolotls. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Quick. Quick. Oh, I don't have any wood. Right, I'll come back for them. It's fine. They probably won't despawn. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what I was looking for. Alright, how many can we get, do you reckon? Soon find out. Nah, we got 5 from a 3 vein, which is still pretty good. But I think a full set of armour alone is 24. Yeah, so we may have to keep looking, but we've definitely got the tools at least, so that's something. I'm just going to keep strip mining though. It's kind of ironic how I tossed out so many good books at the enchanter because I already had them, thinking I can't possibly die with maxed out gear. I kind of forgot that I'm the master of dying, no matter what gear you put on me. I could die surrounded by 5 beacons in a safety box made of obsidian, wearing fully enchanted netherite, in creative mode. I could. Right, the first thing that I have to do is grab myself un bucket, fill it with water for the conversion of concrete powder to concrete, and what we're going to do is build up the black base plate for the green to sit on. This is how this is going to work. It's basically stripes going upwards that finish at the top in a kind of, if you've ever seen a Roman helmet, that kind of thing. It kind of curves over the top. It's going to be a bit like that, and then with green on top of it. I've only experimented with this on my phone, so it might look a bit odd in Java. I don't know. We'll have to have a look, and we need to get rid of that water. If only we had Elytra. This, oh well, you can't really see it. That, if you can kind of see, is how far I've got before I've run out of concrete. So I believe we have no sand, and this useless red sand does not make concrete. So we're going off to the desert without an overpowered shovel. I would also like to say, before we go any further with this episode, I have several dogs, because the ones that I thought I'd lost teleported to me eventually, so now we have them, and one of them is called Daniel. I managed to get a name tag. I will get a name tag for Charlie pretty soon. For now, we're going to the desert. Of course, I decided that would be too slow, and it would actually be quicker to go all the way to the Enderman spawner, get ourselves an efficiency 4 and breaking 3 shovel, and then head to the desert. So let's go and do that, gather a ton of sand, and we're actually going to need gravel as well. I feel like this episode might also be late, but I have an excuse this time. My excuse is, I had a lot of schoolwork. Pretty lame excuse, right? Let's go. This is extremely risky, but I kind of want to make the desert more accessible. So I'm going to do a little staircase up to there. This is very risky. This will almost definitely result in my demise. I mean, I'm having to double back, which is a waste of a lot of cobblestone, but oh well. There we go. A little bit of added risk, but hey, it's a shortcut. I mean, I'm going to be honest, a shulker box might have helped. I do this every time. Not that I actually have a shulker box, but still. Oh dear. I tried to throw a pearl to the portal. I think it's gone through it. We could end up in a very tricky situation here. We're good? Sweet. Alright, let's drop this at home and then go and get us some gravel. I am trying to load up the new snapshot and my beautiful frame rate is suffering from it. Yep, just over there, and we will be at the gravel biome. And then we just have to mine some, head back, and get on with that base, because I really want it finished before the end of this episode, but I also need to get this episode out. Apparently this mountain is all out of gravel, so... What is that? Ooh. Ooh. It looks cool. This episode could be all about finding secret bases. Hang on, let me get over there. That's going to reach, right? Right? Ow. Okay. It's a secret glass base. Why do I keep finding these secret glass bases? Who do they belong to? I'm going to look for some clues. Who is your owner? Are there any chests? Oh yeah, there's some chests. Hang on, this is baffling me. How does this work? I'm looking for like a named tool. Violin's head. Ooh. Someone really lives here. They've even bothered with like a little port. Alright, this is interesting. I'm going to keep watch on this. We're going to try and... This is like the mystery. We're going to try and find out whose it is. But let's mine all the gravel around it. Sorry if this kind of ruined your landscape, but I really, really need this. I suppose we could go up there. Alright, let's go. The good news is this doesn't have Fortune 3 on it, so we shouldn't get too many flints this time. We only need like 7 stacks, maybe 6 stacks, just to match the amount of sand that we have, so we won't be here for too long. Alright, we pretty much have everything, so I'm just going to follow the deep slate home and then get on with it. And I lost my stuff. So now it's just a long boat journey back. I don't think I've ever seen such a strange thing. It's not quite the middle of the ocean, but it's still a bit far from land for a creeper to just be chilling. And as we peak the hill, it's not there. No. And I'm running out of hunger. There it is! Hooray! Alright, sweet. Let's head home. Again. There's a man on a windmill. That's a little bit menacing. He kind of looks like Batman. Oh! I forgot. Since... I don't think I've ever stood in such a weird place. This is ender pearls for you. And I got home to find this. Your first instalment of your order, right? I think I ordered 9 stacks of, or is it 5 stacks of squid ink from wool. By the way, the pumpkin look a bit weird. There we go, that's better. More midgets. I think we've been scammed. Squid farm don't work that well, turns out. Oh well. I mean, every little bit helps, and to be honest, we've already paid the diamonds, so it's a bit like, and honestly I don't mind, any help is really brilliant. So, and throughout the episode, or however long's left, I will be sorting a bit of this, or at least I'll try. And if not, then I'll do it before next episode, because it's really annoying me, and I imagine it's really annoying you. But for now, let's get that black concrete done. I think we can all agree that was an incredible start. Might start using a water bucket. I mean, at the minute I imagine it's going to look very odd, because it will just look like water. Oh no. Alright, so there isn't too much water flowing down it. I can't really tell what it looks like actually, now that I've got that black stripe. Obviously it's mainly going to be the green stripe, and you'll be able to see that because it kind of adds colour. But to be honest, it's probably best that I can't tell that there's a big ugly black stripe running up the centre. I don't know, we'll have a look at it in daylight, but first I'm going to add the green. I think this time I'm actually going to work from the top, is that correct? Yeah, this time I'm going to work from the top down, so I can just drop it and then wait, and then cover it in water. I think that's a better option, really. I guess I just do this now for the next 20 minutes. Nah, it probably won't take too long. Oh, for once. I mean, I think the worst thing about working in a tower this high is the clouds. It really annoys me. like you can't see, but we've got a pretty clear window for a while now, so that's good. That was probably the closest MLG. I was literally there and I managed to end a pearl. Note to self, don't stand on top of falling concrete. Oh phew, it looked for a moment then that we might run out of concrete, but it's all good. We don't have to make any more trips for the desert until next episode when we do even more work. But let's just get this concreted and see how it looks. I have to say, I don't know about the bit coming up the glass. I can't really look at it properly without a light shot. I don't know a bit about the bit on the glass. That might look a bit weird. Right, let's see from the back, because I'm planning on doing this up the sides as well. So like up here, so it would meet it. I think green, black and purple were quite a nice colour palette. My issue is you can't really see the black that's supposed to be sort of behind it. It kind of just looks like a green stripe. I don't think it looks too bad actually. Oh wait, what? Where? Ugh. But I think it could be better. Let's have a look from up here. Nah, I mean, I've definitely seen better bits of detailing, I'm going to be honest. And you know what I've forgotten? Oh, bother. There was meant to be a stripe going up the back, but the main bit that I was going to do next was not bits of coming up the side. There were supposed to be rings with blackstone and stuff, so we might have to gather a bit of blackstone at some point. But the rings will come soon. Anyway, let's see how much time we've got left for this episode. And we're going to have to stop there. And it's not that it's like 10 minutes is a super long time for an episode, so we're going to have to stop before we go any further. It's that basically, because it's the half-term holidays, I've been on a lot of days out. When you go on days out and you don't get back till late, you don't have much time left for Minecrafting. So this is one of the issues I have with my channel, lack of time. So unfortunately, just because I have to get this video out now, pretty much, otherwise it'll be ridiculously late. I'm coming up on 2 weeks now. My normal schedule is 1 week, which is a shame, cutting this episode short, because I did want to finish those rings as well, because I just gathered the blackstone, I had all the lime concrete powder, but oh well. So what we're going to do instead, next episode, I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to start on top of here, start with the rings, and I want to make next episode, essentially because I'll be back on the ball, because I don't have any more big things planned, I want to make next episode a repeat of the episode, the maxed out episode that was cut 5 minutes short, and all the good stuff that we missed. So we're going to have a look at the Lego texture pack, we're going to get, hopefully, some netherite and get it maxed out, which means spending a bit of time at the Enderman spawner. So hopefully, it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching this episode. It's been a bit of a slog these last few episodes, really. To be honest, I'm surprised some of you are still with me, but thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, I will catch you in the next one. See ya.